Well, what's fascinating about George Washington's childhood home is very little is known about this part of his life. And one of the things people react to strongly is discovering that the Washingtons threw their trash right out the back door. And so in this yard area adjacent to the house, we found thousands of pieces of ceramics and bottle glass, animal bone and wrought nails that were concentrated right outside the house. As we excavated further away from the house, we found 2 outbuildings related to the Washingtons' occupation and a concentration of wig hair curlers. And I have a replica wig hair curler here.
And so why were they out there and not closer to the house?
Well, that's where they were actually curling wigs, okay? So this is where their trash is. There are very few wig hair curlers here. Out there, there's over 100 of them concentrated in a real discrete area, and that tells us that that's where they were curling the wigs, in an area that would have been hidden from the town of Fredericksburg by the house. What we've discovered along this whole ridge, the house and the excavations in the yard to the north of the house visible from Fredericksburg, are neat and clean. There's a slave quarter there, there's the house. When people looked at the house from the river, from the town of Fredericksburg, they would have seen a neat and orderly landscape.
When you found the wig curlers at first out there, was there surprise when you first discovered them?
You know, archaeologists typically find 6 or 8 wig hair curlers. Mount Vernon now has 9 wig hair curlers. We have 215 wig hair curlers, so something very different's going on here. Historically, sometimes they were made of boxwood, okay, a type of wood, and they wouldn't preserve over 200 years. The Washingtons used wig hair curlers that were made from fired clay, the same kind of clay used to make tobacco pipes, so it lasts a long time. But also the Washingtons seem to have a strategy here for maintaining wigs in their home's yard, and that seems to be pretty innovative. And that's the way we think Mary Washington was very clever about how to spend money. Not taking them to wig shops in town. Maybe there weren't wig shops in town the whole time they're here, but having their enslaved people do it here in the yard was a very innovative and cost-saving way to maintain those emblems of male gentility.